Ghost Queen. Hi guys, I'm late. What else is new? Story of my life. I'll be late to my own funeral. It's very hot and humid here in New Orleans. For some reason, I was getting ready for the stream and this song was like going through my head. And don't copyright me, strike me. I'm not gonna play the whole song. Ready? But I don't know the words. But like that was like all that was going through my head. It's so hot and humid and sweaty here. Whew. I had to shut off my bedroom air conditioner so that you can't hear it drowning me out while I stream. So that means my bedroom's going to be very hot tonight. But what are you going to do? You got to make sacrifices sometimes. So I'm going to crack open a White Claw. I didn't even text my mods, which I'm going to text two of them now and see if they're around. Bear with me. I'm ill-prepared, per usual. Oh, hot, 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 hot in the city. Alright, let me text them a link. Texting a link. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, goodness. Nyx is outside. She's going to be obnoxious because that's her personality. No, nothing from the peanut gallery, thank you. Okay. Hi. I feel like I haven't been live in so long. Hello, Nikki. Well, if you don't know that, you're probably in the wrong place. Hey, Lori, what's up? So it's been ages since I've been live. I have had so much going on. I've been so busy, per usual. What else is new? I don't know how YouTubers do it where they like stream every day and shit. Like, I'm lucky if I can get on once a week. And it always seems like a major project to do so. But I wanted to hang out with you guys tonight. I wanted to stream, have some fun, chitty chat, talk about a couple of things. I'm definitely doing a spirit box session. I've got my Ouija box out tonight, which I haven't used in I don't even know how long. A long time. We're smoking. We're drinking. White Claw. Black cherry. I'm not a huge drinker. I'm usually a one-shot girl. Well, maybe you're just a shitty troll and we'll remove you. Lori, why don't you see Nikki out the door? Got my fan, because it is a little hot. It's very hot. And we're going to talk about love tonight. Love, love, love. Love is in the air in the hot, hot summers. So I put up a video earlier regarding American Drunko. And as you can see, we have a troll in here straight off the bat. Shocker. I did also see that Order of Circle Jerk shared my video, and with some big long spiel, you know, I can't be bothered to read his novella about me. And to Order of Circle Jerk, yeah, that's really about all I got to say in response. We all know how I feel about the drunk. I just don't like him. I don't think he's a good person. I don't think he's entertaining. He does those weird voices, and he's like trying to talk about a child. He's trying to talk like a child, it seems like he's doing this baby talk while he's attacking this guy obsessively for what? You know, I don't know, a year, 2 years? accusing him of molesting some underage kids when he was 17. I'm sorry, I think there's something wrong there, okay? It's not normal. You know, he has no other content other than this. This is not normal. This is not normal behavior. First of all, you're not a fucking cop, dude, okay? You're a YouTuber. Like, let the police handle that shit, okay? So I made my video earlier. I stated my piece. Really, if you support that asshole, don't come here, okay? And if you're a troll, you're just gonna get removed. So, yeah. I don't understand that type of mentality. First of all, I don't understand anybody who wants to stream nonstop on their own channel about someone else. I don't get that. I don't care what it's about. If you're streaming nonstop on your own YouTube channel about someone else, and that's your only, content, subject matter, I don't get that. That's just me. Don't judge necessarily. I mean, I'm judging the drunk, but usually I don't judge. I know there are some YouTubers who like to, on the regular, what do they call it? I want to say they're critiquing other YouTubers, but they have a name for it, and I'm not thinking of it because I'm so fucking old, like they pointed out. But you know what I mean. Commentary channels. Hi, High Street Paranormal. Well, I don't know you. I don't know the situation. I don't want to get involved, and I'm not necessarily sticking up for you. I just think there's something wrong with that guy. But I don't have any issues with you either, so good luck to you. I wish you the best. Anyway, moving along. So I know there are these commentary channels that, they have their focus is just like usually one person. Well, sometimes they do other, not just one YouTuber, they'll do other YouTubers and they'll commentary on other YouTube channels. But I mean, there's like Yaba, she just the YouTube Underground, and she primarily, I think, only does commentary on that one mukbanger. And I can't even think of her name right now because I don't watch mukbangs. They make me really grossed out, and I don't watch them. So I don't watch Yaba, and it's not that I don't like her. I just am not into mukbangs. So, none of that really interests me. Excuse me, I have watched Sam before. I do like Sam. I'm glad Sam and Yaba have a thing, and they're happy, and that's great. I probably wouldn't watch Yaba just because I'm not into the mukbang thing, but I have nothing against her. So, yeah, that's my ADD train of thought. Like, I don't necessarily, judge people who that's what they want to do, but I don't get it. Like, it's just not me. It's not my style. I couldn't just have my whole channel be about one other person. I just couldn't. It's just not me. It's not my style. But I get where you can do that as a vehicle for success for your YouTube channel, to grow your channel. I get the appeal, I guess, of why some people are sort of attracted to that. However, I don't like anybody who's negative all the time. If that's just their shtick, is to just be negative all the time, unless it's really fucking funny, okay, maybe I can see a little bit of humor in it. But on the whole, it's like, where do you cross the line into bullying, And yeah, we're all grown-ups and we should be able to take it. We're on YouTube. We got to have a thick skin and be tough and whatnot. But, is that who you want to fucking be? Is just somebody who just bullies somebody all the time and picks on someone all the time? I don't get that. Unless there's some sort of higher purpose, I don't get it. Now, of course, the drunk will tell you, he's protecting YouTube from this individual. I don't think that's true. I don't think that he has any evidence to really say that this individual is a threat to anyone. It's just, he heard a story, he didn't like the guy, he clamped onto it to just bash him fucking night and day for what, a year, 2 years? It's gross. It's gross. It's gross. Okay? I don't know whether this guy is a good guy, a bad guy. To me, that's not even really the fucking point. The point is, it's like, you're gross, you fucking drunk. God almighty. Obsessed. Obsessed and compulsive. Clearly can't control yourself to any degree. And I think it's weird that you're focused on that type of shit. Anybody who's focused on like child abuse and child sexual abuse, like all the time, I think there's fucking something wrong with you if that's all you got to think about. Sorry, it's my opinion. I'm good friends with someone who's a retired detective who worked in that line of work. And let me tell you, it's not something you want to think about all the time. It's not a fun world. It's something you want to usually get away from as much as you can because it's so fucking depressing. So what the fuck is wrong with you people? And Order of Circle Jerk? Yeah, all those people you named, I don't watch any of them. The only one I think I even know that you mentioned was that RV guy, and he's worse than the drunk as far as being nuts and obsessive. So, yeah. You can have them. Order. Stay with them. Stay with your people. Please. And don't bring them here. Any of them. So that's my little rant about that. Moving along. So, tonight I was going to talk about love. Love, 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 love. Where's my lighter? You know, we all fucking usually, at least once in our life, we come across a person that's like our person, that we're like madly in love with. There's just something about them that like we fall for, and we act crazy, we do crazy things. Our friends don't recognize us or our behavior. Our friends usually don't get it. I mean, maybe the person is like the best looking person in the world, and the smartest and the wealthiest, and all her friends are envious, but usually it isn't that way. It's usually just some normal person that you fall in love with, and it's just someone that works for you. And everybody else, they don't get it because they're not in love with that person, okay? But it's the type of person, that gives you the butterflies in your stomach. It makes you feel like a schoolgirl, and, you're all dreamy-eyed around them, and you know how it goes. We all usually have that happen to us at least once during our lifetime. If you're lucky, maybe more than once. How does it happen? Why does it happen? Is it chemistry? Is it pheromones? Are they just somehow, fated to be with us? Like, where does it come from? How does it happen? Love, it's a crazy thing. It's hard to figure out. It causes a lot of stress, a lot of drama, a lot of heartache sometimes, all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about it lately. I do have a new love in my life, though, and I am going to share about that in a moment. But yeah, and like, love can make you do crazy things. Like, look at the Daybell case, okay? That Chad and Lori Daybell, she meets this guy. He's some doomsdayer guy, religious fanatic. She meets him. They start doing like podcasts talking about the end times and how the world is going to end and whatnot. And clearly she's in love with this guy, and he's very charismatic, as these types often are, these doomsdayers, end of the world types. And, she falls in love, and they have this relationship and this business partnership and this podcast together and whatever. And she ends up killing her children. Like, how does love make you do that? That's crazy. But here's the thing. Love makes you crazy. Love makes you crazy. It's like some sort of drug that literally makes you insane because nobody else can understand the things that you do. It's like you go crazy. So, yeah. But when you see cases like that where, like, a mother ends up killing her own children. Like, what kind of fucking switch has to flip there for her to kill her kids? Beautiful kids, by the way. She had a gorgeous teenage daughter, a beautiful, hi, New Orleans helicopter that flies over my house every night. She had a beautiful little boy, autistic boy. Why? Why do you have to kill your children? Like, how does that even happen? How does it get to that point? You know, I just don't understand. And I don't understand how they think they're gonna fucking get away with it. Like, your children can't just disappear and then suddenly what? Nobody's gonna wonder where the fuck they are? Like, what are these people thinking? Why do they think they're gonna get away with it? I mean, plus, the kids were buried on their own property. It's not even like they tried hard. You know what I'm saying? What are these people thinking? And is it love? Is it love that just makes them completely insane and flip their lid? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand the world. Sometimes I'm like waiting for the mothership to come and pick me up. Who do I hear whining? Nix, is that you whining? Anyway, I think love is a really crazy thing. I think it's interesting to see who people fall in love with and why and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think the human race in general is kind of fascinating, and I definitely think seeing how and why and the ins and outs of how people end up in love and where it takes them is very interesting and fascinating. So, that's that. I really don't have too much else more to say about that. I don't think. That's about it. It's just some of my musings. But I definitely did want to do a session tonight, as I say. And I am going to use this box that I haven't used in a long time. Ooh, I have to go and get an antenna for it, though. My Ouija box. Haven't used it in ages. I am going to check the batteries as well. Make sure that the batteries are fresh. Hi, Nix. Hi, Nix. You can't go on camera. So I'm changing out the batteries, and then I'll grab an antenna. I was just talking to somebody about a place here in New Orleans that I would like to investigate. It was actually an old children's hospital. Gotro Coat. You know, I think Coates 9500 is from Western Mass, where I grew up. And I think I have to be nice to him out of principle. I don't know him. I don't watch him, Carlos. So I'm not going to go troll him. But anyway, I'm going to grab an antenna. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm also going to introduce you to the new love of my life. I'll be right back. Be patient. 2 minutes. Okay, got an antenna. Don't mind my butt. The new love of my life. Meet Ouija. Meet Ouija. Nix is jealous. This is Ouija. Isn't he adorable? She, actually. She's a little puppy. She's only 10 weeks old. She's a little fluff ball. So cute. Lots of different colors. She's wagging her tail because Nix is saying hi. I don't know that I'm keeping her forever. Yeah, you can unhide Carlos. I don't mind. Stop. I don't know that I'm keeping her forever. If you're on my social media, you see I'm trying to adopt out several pups right now. A friend of mine's dog had a litter, so I'm trying to find homes for a bunch of pups. I'm fostering this one for now. I've named her Ouija. I'm naming all of the pups. And I don't know if we're keeping her. Nix loves her. I think she's adorable. And she's very, very good and sweet and fluffy, and I love her. And I'm going to put her back. And then we're going to do a session. But she's the new love of my life, Ouija. I am the dog whisperer, always having all these puppies to find homes for. So there were 8 puppies altogether. Carlos is a troll, but he's a troll I don't mind. I don't think he has any issues with me. Is this the right fucking antenna? It isn't. Where the hell is the antenna for this box? Now I'm annoyed. Is it in here? No, it isn't. It should be. Oh, Christ. I'm going to have to grab another antenna. Well, let me just sit for a second and shoot the shit some more before I do that. I went up to Hammond, where Wayne and I used to live, and up to Seven Oaks, and I'm still friends with my neighbors that live right next door, very good friends. So I went and stayed with them for a couple of days. And if any of you remember Roxy, who was a dog that was often on my property, that used to play with Juju and Nix. Roxy, she was like a little tiny kind of German Shepherd looking dog. She had a litter of pups. She had 8 pups. And they adopted out one of them. Then there was one with one blue eye that I was cuddling, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to have it because it has one blue eye like Nix. And then this gentleman that I know from the neighborhood came over and adopted it. I was like, it was so hard for me to let it go, but I did. And then I adopted, so that's 2 that went out. Then I adopted one out to a girlfriend of mine. So 3 have been adopted out. Then I have this one, which is 4, which I'm saving for last. And then my girlfriend, I think, is going to keep one. So there are 3, at least 3, that we're still trying to adopt out. Very cute puppies. So if you're in Louisiana and you think you might be in the mood for a new pet, hit me up. We're trying to find homes for these dogs. Yeah. They're very cute, 10 weeks old. They all look different. And I found out an interesting thing that I actually never knew about dogs, which is a dog can get pregnant and have like a litter of, let's say, 8 pups. And some of those pups can all have like different fathers. If that dog was a hoe, the puppies can have like all different fathers. I never even knew that. I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, I've got to go find the right antenna for that, and I hope I actually have one. I'm going to grab my other box just in case I don't have that antenna here because I still have a ton of shit in storage. So it could be in storage, but let me check. Bear with me again one more second while I look for the right antenna. Okay, I don't think I can find that bloody antenna without doing some serious digging, at least. So I guess I'm not going to use the Ouija box. I'm going to use my regular box, my number 7, that I always use. Because I'm going to have to dig for that fucking antenna. It's either somewhere here in this apartment or it's with a bunch of stuff that I still have in storage. So I'm putting new batteries in number 7 just to make sure the batteries are fresh because I'm pretty sure they were kind of getting low. Oh dear. Did I shut the bedroom door? I bet I didn't. Nix is getting in there. I have something else cool to show you guys too. New and exciting in my life. All right. Let's see what that's at. If I hear the dogs slaughtering each other, I might have to go check on them. But first, let me show you this. I went to get my tattoo touched up. There is a tattoo parlor here in New Orleans. It's called Catahoula Tattoo. The owner is from Connecticut. Nice guy. And there's a girl who works there who I love as well. I stop by and say hi to them when I'm riding by on my bike. Nice people, great tattoo shop. They even have entertainment there sometime. It's called Catahoula Tattoo. So if you're ever in New Orleans and you need a tattoo, go to Catahoula Tattoo. They're fantastic. They will even tattoo their logo, which is a plague mask. It's really cool. It reminds me of Mortis the Wizard. They will tattoo their logo for free. But I went to get this tattoo touched up because I needed it just a little bit darker. Let's see if you can see it here. Ooh, I have to... Ooh, you can see I've got a sigil there, and I had to get it touched up, and it looks much better. And I got another tattoo while I was there. Let's see. I'm going to actually move my camera here and down to my leg where you can see it. Oh, check it out. Ghost Queen. It's my logo. Isn't that cool? Very cute. He did a fantastic job. I love it. Came out so good. I'm very, 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 very pleased with it. So that was fun and exciting. New tattoos. And the girl who works the desk, who I get along with really well, she's a sweetheart, Olivia, is learning to tattoo. So she's going to give me some practice tattoos, which should be fun also. So I am looking forward to that. I have not done a spirit box session. I'm trying to think if I've even done one in this apartment. I'm not sure that I have. Maybe I did. One night. Hey, how are you? Is that you, Diane? Hi. I'm trying to think if I've actually done a session since I moved in here. Is it possible that I haven't? It could be. I know we did an EVP session in the bedroom one night, but I don't know if I've done a spirit box session here. Yes, I did. I did do one. I take it back. I did one night. I remember because I was worried that it was loud and it was late. It's not that late tonight. Hey, Diane, how are you? I'm glad you came in. So here we go. Give me a second. Hey, spirits. It's Ghost Queen. Hi.
Bring in the. Then.
Hi. Can you tell me about time travel?
You there? In. She's. Only. We're gonna. Do it. I mean, look.
I gotta check on those bloody dogs. I hear them. Oh, you do, Diane? I didn't know. Well, I'm glad. Sorry, guys. I hate to keep pausing, but I think I hear the dogs maiming one another, and I have to check on them. I'll be right back. Yeah, they're just like, they're probably just, it's just Nyx is a little aggressive. And I don't want her to hurt the puppy. So I just had to check. Make sure they're okay. Okay. Let's try again. This antenna is so fucking long. Is this one shorter? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna use a shorter one.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, spirits, it's Heather, Ghost Queen.
How? Face.
Is face you? Is that what you? Is I want you to tell me, is time travel real? Is time travel happening right now, secretly, like in the government?
Got we all know. If did you? I got a. Bishop. Okay. They're look.
That sounded like a little kid's voice.
Oh. Close.
I'm gonna try my other box. I'm not feeling it with this one tonight. Not my Ouija box, because I don't have the right fucking antenna here. It's a screw-on antenna, and I can't find one. But I'm gonna try this box, which I haven't used in a long time either.
Radio for
Hi, Spirits, it's Heather, Ghost Queen.
for these athletes, ally for yours. I'll get favorite.
That's it. Or do you?
September finished the tablet.
The official.
The sun, you simply painters, handy, also get coast. Being something.
Or eat. What?
To slow the spring. To eat.
What I don't say is
Diarrhea. And when. See the 2020 with a maid. Point.
Are there any spirits that want to come through?
mobile. You get the
I'm sure the devil.
Yeah, you can always take a big American accept for the pro. No, to not. Grover's Corner. That's compatible 5
Are there any children spirits that can come through tonight?
Mr. Products.
In a state. Say,
It's every month.
they're
Spring.
so produce lead, art,
Again? Yeah.
Chelsea for individuals. What's been the place? pressures I'm seeing on my IRS problems.
Are there any spirits that I know that want to come through?
And the rest of because of 1-800.
There was a kid's voice.
Before idiot.
Now's the time.
We just got the blood center. Retirement.
Love chaps chicken. Chapped.
And Rick.
My dear Sid.
Can that child come through again?
Areas are. It's
For teleconference.
if when you're there. Just wait and do.
They call that delay. Or an email to your captain
Today.
step on the boat.
Can you bring that child spirit forward again, please?
No. What?
Oh, .com.
Why not?
We start thinking.
Real ballet.
888.
You're practicing short conversation. You'll be speaking brief
Taking.
for the orchestra.
Spirits, can you tell me if time travel is real and going on?
Window kid. Is your business in trouble? Not Galway. And Oscar.
6-2.
It takes two.
About it.
Council glad.
We close.
Hey, trouble times. Free.
Spirits, do you like the puppy Ouija?
Legally agent also.
Don't get the list of the misdemeanor on app.
For limited time. Podcaster.
Then I'm
Your business.
certain things not being
Yeah, I heard that too, Lori.
your summers. Renewed. Medicare. So copay. Free. The DOJ website. New beat button.
I'm not hearing a lot of spirits coming through, though. I'm hearing a lot of radio.
Benefit.
Sanity. Watch some kid. Weapon. Because
That might have been a spirit.
a chip tip. G4. Already and beyond that should be part
Spirits, talk to me about time travel.
Arc.
Star Stack. The Jody Cigar. Benjamin's free on a
Possibility.
don't even say that.
Produce. 102.
Are you saying that time travel is a possibility?
Top of
Still trying to finish. But that's.
I just heard a kid voice again.
just around the corner.
I heard him say death is around the corner.
Evolve. Why you were man.
Can you make something?
Sports. Back protection. Planet moved, you know. It's weak. Decent stuff.
I haven't used this box a ton, so I'm not super connected to it. I'm more connected to number 7.
No, that made a lot. 2 or 3 years. Lowest about the market. It's gonna be
You too.
like 750 responsible for anything, so it's
I just said 7 twice.
it's now
Beneath my
Robert, not funny. I brought her. A serious outlook. Yeah. Thoughts. Also, tackle football and kite football. Yeah. Well, they keep in the front to
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it tonight. I'm just not, which is pretty rare for me. But like I say, I don't really use this box a lot either. I more use number 7, and I feel like there might be a little bit of a short in the connection of that antenna, and I'm gonna have to take a look at it because it wasn't getting a lot of signal coming through. Of course, the one night I want to do a fucking spirit box session, I'm having problems with all the boxes. I could pull out my 587, I suppose, but I don't know that. Sometimes when I do a 587 session, it's hard to do that on a live stream because it's so quiet. Maybe it just wasn't the night. Wasn't the night for spirit communication. Pretty rare that I don't have a good session, but hey, it can happen to the best of us, I guess. Mary, I'm not sure why you're kind of addressing that here. Just contact me privately because I'm not even sure exactly what you mean. So that's a conversation we need to have privately. Anyway, yeah. So I have a couple other things I have to finish up soon. I have to go back to my Salem witchcraft videos, which I never even finished because things got crazy with Wayne and I. And I was going to continue talking about that case that I started talking about. You know, sometimes it's tough for me with the ADHD. It's like I get all into something and then I don't finish it in one video and I mean to come back to it and sometimes I don't. So I apologize. The nature of the beast. Yeah, but I don't really have anything super pressing and huge that I'm into at the moment. I need something to excite me in the paranormal right now, to kind of get my juices flowing and turn me on a bit. You know, it's tough because I really wanted to start investigating the cemeteries here, but they're all still closed because of the pandemic, so I can't even get in any of them right now. Yeah, it's just kind of a boring time right now in the paranormal, I feel like, and something fun and interesting needs to happen with it, that I want to get involved in. Not sure what that's going to be yet, but something needs to, because it's a little like, I don't know, feels a little stale to me right now. And of course I'm still interested in it, and I will always be doing paranormal. That will always be my thing, but I need something new and exciting. to get into, to dig into, if you know what I mean. I need to go on an investigation or do something, I don't know, fun and interesting, exciting. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Certainly in New Orleans, there's a ton of interesting places to investigate, but I do think it's hard right now during the pandemic. Like I say, a lot of things are closed. People are paranoid. So much shit going on. But I want to do something fun. I want to go on an investigation. Take you guys with me too. So, yeah. One thing I was watching recently was there's a guy here in New Orleans who makes the vampire teeth. You know, vampires are like a big thing in New Orleans, and there's vampire communities and everything. And there's a guy who, I guess he has a group. I don't know if they call themselves a coven or not. They're not witches, they're vampires. So I don't know if they call themselves a coven or a group or what they call themselves, but I think he's called Father John, and he has this group of vampires in New Orleans, and he's actually a dentist, and he makes like fangs, vampire fangs for people. And that was kind of interesting. He seems a little culty. The way that he runs his group seems a little culty to me. The way that the people respond to him and everything, it's certainly nothing I would be interested in, but I don't identify as vampire. I don't identify as vampire. Only when I'm staying up all night. But yeah, I think that whole thing is interesting. And also the fact that there are vampires that actually do take in blood. They drink blood from one another. But Father John's group, who are vampires, but they don't drink blood. They think that's unethical. You shouldn't be drinking blood. It's not healthy, they say. You know, it's dangerous and blah, blah, blah. So, like, even within the vampire community, you have, like, differences of beliefs and opinions and whatnot. It's interesting stuff. I haven't met any of those people here in New Orleans yet, but I was watching a few things about the different vampire communities. It's interesting stuff, as I say. So yeah, I think that's probably about it, guys. I'm sorry, not a great session tonight. I really wanted to use my Ouija box, but I'm gonna have to find the right antenna for it. So I guess I'll do that next time. And I finished my one drink, and that's probably all I'm gonna have for tonight. You got to see Ouija. You got to see my new Ghost Queen tattoo, which I'm very excited about. And it's healing very nicely. And I think that's about it. I think I'm going to wrap it up. You know me, I never stream usually for more than about an hour. So I think I'm going to call it a night. But thanks for popping in and joining me. And be safe. Be happy. I know it's still stressful times with the pandemic and people are having financial trouble and blah, 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 blah. Hang in there. It's got to get better eventually. I sort of was talking with somebody about this the other day. I feel like, I feel like it's a little naive for anyone to think that they're not going to be exposed to this virus. Everybody's going to be exposed to it eventually. It's impossible to think that that's not going to happen. So either everyone's going to be exposed and only people that have pre-existing conditions or they're very elderly or whatnot are going to, be particularly vulnerable to it, or they're going to come up with a vaccine, something's got to give soon, but they can't just keep everything closed forever because people aren't going to be able to survive. Everybody's got to get back to business, back to making money. So something's got to give soon. Can't go on too much longer. It's hurting a lot of people financially. So we shall see what happens. But enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Stay safe. Don't let the demons bite. Make love, not war. Try not to pick on people. Be nice. Be happy. Be loving. Be compassionate. Be forgiving. Be empathetic. Be kind. And be good, but not too good. Have a little fun in your life. And until next time, I bid you adieu. Good night, guys. I'll see you soon. See if I can figure out how to end the stream.